So his 6th will become 9th, assuming Duck doesn't. Oh, Duck's done. So King is the only one on a lap.
Man, if we had just had one more person ahead of me.
King purpled sector
Fuck.
1. King purpled sector 1.
Nice.
Or at least it showed that on his track map. I'm not gonna take it as gospel. Well, his initial time is 2 seconds off of Kiwi's. And Kiwi's been on a tear. Kiwi has something like, I don't know, 10 poles or something now. Maybe more this season. Drank, of course, up there on mediums in 2nd. Wow, the computer parked Mike's car way off the track there. Okay. I don't know if he invalidated the lap at some point or what,
maybe.
But
that was funny. Just retire it, King. Don't go in the pits. Now we gotta wait for your animation.
Yeah, now it's too late for him to retire now.
Ugh.
So we have to sit here for 2 minutes again.
No, I think it will. I think they fixed this, maybe. Once it puts him in his pit stall, it might be okay.
And what leads you to believe they fixed this?
Because I think they said that in the patch notes, but I could be wrong. It could have been just for people on... Oh, there it goes.
I didn't read the patch notes, so fair enough. All right. That's awesome.
Yep.
Kiwi over a second on pole there. Drank on mediums is 2nd. Cholo 3rd. Mabuskov 4th. King 5th. Mike 6th. Buskinator 7th. Slammed 8th. Duck 9th. Vols 10th. And Ian rounds out your starters tonight. Not a big turnout. 2 races in a row, not a big turnout.
Yeah.
And I want to say I apologize to any viewers out there if you're tuning into the broadcast over the last couple of weeks. I've missed some broadcasts for various reasons. I'll endeavor in the future not to miss anymore. All right. Looking forward to this. Japan's interesting.
They got an interesting race ahead of me now.
Yeah, I worry for you.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be fun because it's really hard to pass here too.
It's so hard to pass. You got to ride along behind somebody, and because it's a single racing line through most of the track, it's very easy to lose a wing. It's too easy.
For sure.
And secondly, the constant trying to pass people means you burn up your tires, and ultimately your ultimate goal is that guy right there starting in 3rd, Cholo Swag 23.
Yeah, which...
Shout out, by the way, to Bumbuskov. With 5 races left to go this season, he's in 5th in the points, and he's the only guy without a win who can still mathematically win the championship.
Yeah, he's been very consistent.
Yes, Mr. Consistency, for sure.
Oh, man.
Lights out. Oh, Mike went off track. Mike's already dropped back to last. Oh, no. Slammed and Buskinator made contact. Slams way wide. Dropping back. All the way back to 10th. Back there with Mike now. Oh, there's some movement up there between Cholo and Drank. It looked like Cholo made a look, had a look through the S's, wasn't there. He feels a little faster off the start here on the softs. Buskinator getting by Mabuskov. Both these guys starting on mediums as well, but good pass there. SMJ dropping one slam back there, 9th and 10th. You got the 2 Laker cars here in front of you, Vols. What are you going to do about it?
I'm trying to get by them both here.
Oh, GCP
No,
did
no,
his 3
no,
line. 3
no,
line. Vols
no.
gets better of it, backs off. That's very smart, Vols. Good
No.
play, good play. Good play. Duck did
Don't
too.
want to take
You
all
guys
of us
ended up
out.
both doing it. Nobody got a pass made there. Oh,
Oh,
no,
he just
Duck
got in the
makes
back.
contact. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, and Duck's around. That is Duck sliding out back there.
Why is it giving me a warning for that? I was completely on the outside.
Oh, man. Because he touched you. You always get a warning. Even if he touched your wheel, your right rear wheel with his left front. Classic, way to spin out.
Yeah.
It did, there's nothing you could have done different. I don't know what. They need to work on that a little bit. Because that's side contact. It needs to register as such. Not that you can't take a guy out doing that, but it takes so much skill for those people who can do that shit now as it is anyways and get away with it. King goes a little bit wide there. Mike has pass slammed at some point. So did SMJ, so something happened to Slam and missed. Buskov still chasing his brother Buskinator right on his rear. That's for fourth and fifth. Buskinator goes wide. We were talking about it before the start of the race. Buskov has been Mr. Consistency this season. Behind him, Balls is getting by King. Up sixth. Not too shabby. 2 laps in, Balls.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get to see what's happening in front of you there with Busky Brothers. Buskov had a look in the chicane. Very difficult thing to do to try to pass there. Part of being consistent is knowing when to back off, and he did so. He does so again in turn 1. Mighty fine racing. He's got to deal with Balls now. At some point, Cholo got by Drink. It was probably pretty early on, and I missed it because there was so much stuff happening back there.
Yeah.
I should have been watching for it. I knew it was probably going to happen with Drink being on mediums and Cholo on softs. Kiwi's out 3 seconds on Cholo already. He's almost got the second on Drink. Balls gets by.
A little bit in the Buskinator there.
Buskinator almost gave you a rough cap. Buskinator. SMJ getting hassled by Slam back there for 9 to 10. Did you just get Buskinator too? Man,
yep.
Missed it. Wow, gotta be honest with you, lap 4? You're ahead of schedule. At least by my estimations before we started this thing. Now you just kind of settle into your normal race routine here.
Oh, for sure.
For a while. Oh, and you purpled that too, although if you hadn't noticed.
Okay. Yeah, that was because of DRS, I would think. DRS and using a lot of ERS, probably.
Yeah. But you're gaining on Drink, too. King gets by Mabusko.
Drink's right there on Cholo, it looks like.
Half a second. It's one of the closest battles.
Tires are wearing very quickly here.
And be very tough on tires. Alright, Drake's got DRS on Cholo, half a second behind him. You know, Cholo goes through dirt and grass on entry to so many corners, and I don't understand how he loses no grip by doing so.
If you just clip it, a lot of times it doesn't really affect your grip.
Like,
it should, yeah,
it,
but I don't think
the physics of it, that sidewall of the tire is rolling a little bit. So whatever you're actually touching, oh, if he gets into the gravel, Drank's gonna get by. As we're talking about it, as I'm complaining that the game's not perfect, you know, per usual. The game doesn't mimic real life like real life balls. It's not the Matrix set.
It's not a perfect simulation.
No, not like the one we're living. And
I'm actually glad this is not a perfect simulation.
Oh no, Mike's a little bit in the dirt, and he's going to lose 2 spots to SNJ and Slam. The game you're talking about?
Yeah, no, I mean, perfect simulations are generally not too much fun to play.
Oh. Okay. This is a. I thought we were like being all serious. No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've played some games like things like I don't even like playing The Sims anymore.
Yeah.
It was fun 20 years ago. It was an interesting thing to play around with. Cholo gets back by Drank, and Drank gets a penalty to boot. King with a penalty as well. Oh, but Drank trying to pass Cholo in the S's.
Now I wonder if, having to get that penalty may have angered Drank a little bit there.
I don't know. He's set up for his fastest lap later. What's he care about?
I know, right?
He can still win the championship.
He can. Him on a wheel has been dangerous.
This is crazy. I didn't even notice Mabuskov's back up in the 6th, and if he catches back up and passes Buskinator, the top 5 will be the top 5. Right now, the top 4 is the top 4. But you guys aren't in the correct order. It's really Cholo, Vault, Kiwi, Drank, but right now it's Kiwi, Cholo, Drank, Vault. That is the top 4 of the points.
Kiwi looks like he's running away with it right now. Cholo's in the grass again.
Absolutely it is, because Cholo is getting passed by Drank. Meanwhile, you catch up to them. Yeah, almost 7 seconds Kiwi has on these guys. But we've seen this before. Kiwi gets out to these early leads, and somehow, it's usually a safety car. But something happens, and Ian is getting passed by Slam.
Increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
I used to, when I was a kid, and I would play racing games, and I didn't really know the geography. I didn't know where racetracks were and stuff. I remember this racetrack by the Ferris.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, before I watched F1, I actually knew this track because of the Ferris wheel, because of playing it on Forza a lot.
Yeah. I think my earliest memories of the track were probably from the Gran Turismo. I could not tell you which one. I played them all.
Tire condition is still looking good.
And Kiwi's in the pits.
Already, huh?
Yeah. Let's give me one more. Sorry about that. I needed some water. Though, King also pitted for softs, though. Sorry, I don't
That's a two-shot strategy.
Maybe. I think so. Kiwi has to deal with a little bit of traffic now. That can slow him down a little. Whoa, no! Ian wrecked. Too much throttle.
Is he
Coming
out?
out of the hairpin. No.
Okay,
He
good.
lost his wing. Or at least a part of it. Big part. Oh, no. He's coming back on the right. Okay. He got out of the way. All good. Duck got by. Ian lost a big part of his wing. He's going to have to pit. I think he was just worried about not holding Kiwi up and got too much throttle coming out of the hairpin. Kiwi got by. Ian slammed, no problem. Didn't hold him up at all. And Cholo is in for his pit stop. Drank inherits the lead. Cholo goes hards. Kiwi medium, Cholo hards.
He went with mediums.
Yes, he did.
There's no way he can last those mediums the rest of the race, so he's two-stopping.
18 laps, you don't think?
No. Not at fucking Suzuka. I think going the hards is honestly getting kind of dicey at the end of it.
That's the strategy Cholo's on.
I mean, he also did run 70% tires at Singapore and seemed to handle them okay.
Oh, Ian decided to leave the session. He didn't put his car in the pits.
Unless did he retire?
So, no, he didn't retire. I think.
I wonder if he got disconnected. Yeah.
Go.
And there's Valls going in for his pit stop. Already happened, though. He's coming out on the hards, though. The correct tire for his paint scheme.
Look after these tires.
That is to say, that's the tire you would take your preseason photos with. They all choose one that, well, best compliments. It was a little bit different when they had 5 colors to choose from. And Mike is in for, no, Mike's just getting passed by King. I thought he was kidding. King, oh, but King goes wide, turn 2. Mike's coming up on him, they're going to go side by side here. A little bit of contact. Mike backs off, though, going into the S's. Cholo with the 3-second time penalty, that could be huge up front. Still have 5 guys who started on mediums go out there. And Kiwi, who was the leader by, oh boy, just miles and miles, rocking 4th right now. Yep, notice Drank is coming in for his. I would assume Drank is on a 2-stop, so he's going to go mediums because he wants that fastest lap. And yes, as predicted, Drank is on mediums. Buskinator goes to hards.
Our gap to the car in front is
He's going
9.9
to come out
seconds.
as well. Drank is right ahead of Alls there. Alls' undercut worked out a little bit in his favor. Drank should be able to hold his own as he gets a little bit of heat in his tires, and it won't take long at this hill. hanging in there, Walls.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you had told me starting from 10th, I'd finish around 4th, I'd be okay with it, honestly. We still got a long way to go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, safety car change things if that happens. I would expect if we get a safety car with, I don't know, 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go, I think no matter what strategy you're on, almost everybody's going to come in for softs, you think? No? I don't know. Pretty much everybody's going to be hurting on their tires.
Oh yeah,
it's not
for
on
sure.
And there's only like 2 guys on a 2-stop. Well, I'm sure there's more. I'm not at my best tonight mentally. Not able to pay attention to all of them. I like to. I'm often that way though at night when I do these broadcasts, so I don't know why I'm acting like it's any different. But that's where we are. Muskov leads mid-race rundown here. It's 12 of 27 laps. Muskov 11 lap old tires. Slam's in third 11 lap old tires. And Duck is in eighth 11 lap old tires. And these guys stand to benefit quite a bit if a yellow comes out right now. Full force caution would. Well, Muskov is actually coming on the back straightaway, so if it came out right now, it'd be absolutely perfect conditions for him to get a top 5. Not wishing any ill will towards anyone, though. How do I tell if Ian is here?
You have to get somebody close to him and see his car.
I was doing that thing where I look backwards from the rear camera at somebody else. Well, you guys are kind of lined back up as Cholo gets by Slam. Slam goes in the pits, that is. Just Muskov hasn't pitted yet, no. You 4 are lined back up, and Muskov's 3 seconds ahead of you.
Train's going by Cholo.
Yeah, he's trying.
Oh, they made contact.
Did they? It didn't.
Yeah.
On my screen, it didn't seem like they actually touched.
They touched wheels there.
I was looking from Drank's onboard from the side, and it didn't look like Cholo came all the way, like they came all the way together. I guess from the side it's kind of difficult to tell because there's no frame of reference for the car. Side-to-side contact, the wings are probably okay.
Yeah, no, they're probably fine. As long as they don't spin with side-to-side contact, they're alright.
Opposite situation than they were in earlier when they were battling Drank on mediums and Cholo on softs. Now it's Drank on mediums, Cholo on hards. Cholo chasing his first championship and doing a damn good job of it this season. I think Buskop into the pits, finally. Last one to start the race and not pit. Oh no, Duck back there. How have I missed Duck? Duck is back in 7th, has not pitted yet either, started on mediums. Holy shit. Duck can, if it were possible, Duck could, Duck could go medium to medium if he, didn't have to show some confidence.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Slam of the 3-second time penalty. And apparently... Muskov actually, that was a good strategy. Him getting out there and getting that lead in that clean racetrack for all that time. He ended up 4 seconds ahead of Buskinator, and he's in 5th now. So it is you top 5, in the top 5 now. After the pit stops and all that are cycled out, and Buskinator goes first. So now what happens is Cholo needs to move up to first. Second.
Virtual safety car.
Uh-oh, Slammed is out. DNF, that's the first one of the night. Alright, maybe I'm going to be able to figure out if Ian's still in the session. Oh, Mud Duck just got to drive through that line.
That sucks.
Yep, that's the kind of luck, you know, that guys have bad luck sometimes. You know, you had some bad luck at the NASCAR races the other night, a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Points didn't end up too bad, though. I mean, you still had a decent amount of points on the night overall when you average the 2 races out. Some guys had, well, let's just say I was one of those guys that didn't have. Either way. Some guys had, only a couple of guys had good finishes in both races. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Basically, that guy sitting way out there in the points.
Yeah.
That guy who took out his top 3 competitors coming into that night, you know, to get that huge lead in the points. I don't know if he's watching tonight. But he was in Star Wars. Anyway, Duck's out of the pits, serving his drive-through. He is now 15 laps old on those mediums. And has to go back around and pit. To get mediums. Ian pitted for softs. I thought that was going to be a full safety car, so I'm not really going to get it. Guys are miles behind Kiwi.
Yeah, I know.
But Kiwi drank both on 2-stopper strategy.
We think. Unless Kiwi's trying to stretch those mediums.
I don't know. Duck's done 15 laps. If he can do it, maybe Kiwi can too. Cholo and Drake are back at it. Vols is... See, I know, from my perspective when I'm watching this, I know what it's like to be the 3rd guy to pull up, because you're partly you're like, okay, if I get a window, that's great, I'm here, you helped me chase this guy down, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But the other part of you is like, okay, please don't one of you two fuck up and may not be able to avoid it because you're trying to get
It's dangerous for sure. I'm always extra cautious back here.
Yeah.
I need to run some fuel off.
Ooh, and Cholo gets a little bit of dirt there. Ian, I really think it's still Ian's AI. What the hell? It's gotta be his AI. It pitted for softs, ran 1 lap on softs, and pitted for mediums. His AI hasn't passed Slammed, he's been out of the race for 2 laps. Ay, ay, ay.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Yeah, Ian's still disconnected.
Yeah, he's not there.
Oh. That sucks. Totally not able to get the job done here on Drake this time. Balls is still lurking back there. Balls, you should beat Cholo. That's probably the simple, other than the fact that you like kind of have to. But just rely on those super match slick tires you put on there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. There's some
that
collision.
was some short contact there. Even I saw it this time. I wasn't too blind for that. And this one involved the front of Drank's car at an angle that could possibly have hurt his end plate, but I don't. No way for me. But Cholo did get by. Balls has to feel the pressure of the so as well. Your tires are one lap newer than Cholo's.
Yeah, Cholo's, yeah.
But they're one lap older than Drank's. Or in fact, Drank's.
Drink seems slower. But I'm not sure why. He's alright out of that corner.
You went really wide there. His, maybe he's having trouble on his medium tires and he's not liking it. I don't know. Maybe he's not liking his strategy. Maybe he's realizing his strategy comes up here.
He's going in.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it
The
is.
gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
King went in his past lap, so King's probably going to put in a hot lap too. Question now is, when does Kiwi win? Now, Kiwi is currently 10 seconds ahead of Joel. He's 1 second ahead of you. If when Kiwi wins, we should lose about like 22 seconds. So he'll come out like maybe, depending on how much further ahead he is, 11 or so. Currently, he would come out about 11 seconds behind me. But that just means he has to make up half a second a lap, which is a little more less because he hasn't pitted yet. But I assume he's going to pit this coming lap. And there goes Ian's AI pitting for the 4th time. What the fun! It's like he's stuck in an endless loop of pitting. That's a new one. That's new with the new update, I think. I haven't seen that before. Seriously. Well, other than that one time, and there it is, Kiwi goes into the pits and he almost clips pit wall on entry. But I was going to tell the time it was raining at Austria. It was a league race. I think it was the last season I was running, so it was when I was trying to go without assists. And I pitted, and then I was in the options menu trying to like adjust like my steering wheel settings and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the car with the AI was driving me, and I just put it on intermediate tires, and it pitted me again for intermediate tires, like on my outlap from intermediate tires. Ridiculous. Okay, there it is, and I called that shit. Kiwi came out basically exactly 11 seconds behind me. I should be your race engineer. In fact,
Thanks, Jeff.
I'm putting it out there right now. Anybody in midfield runners, guys, highest bidder, I'll be your off strategy. I don't work. I don't work Wednesdays though, so don't call me. Anyways, now it's really important to get by Cholo because the difference between first and second is a whopping 7 points, which is greater than the estimated average you need to gain on Cholo per race. So if you just win every race, there's no way Cholo can beat you. And you've been on a tear too lately.
Yeah, the back half of the season has been a lot better than the front for me.
Oh, absolutely. It's been fun to watch you staging your comeback, and here the stage is even larger as you look up Cholo's tailpipe. Huey has a 3-second time penalty. Do you have one?
Nope.
Oh, Balls has no time penalty. Cholo does. Kiwi does as well, and he's in third. Well, Buskov is in fourth. Drank just set the fastest lap. Didn't need a genie or a crystal ball to see that one coming. Question now is, can Kiwi run Cholo down? And then, of course, Balls. Kiwi just purpled.
His times are going to be way quicker on those softs.
Yeah, I know, but this got to be pissing Drake off because Drake just set the fastest lap, but Kiwi went in after him. And, this whole season apparently for Drake is the story of how many fastest laps he can set. Well, and 4 wins so far, like, hugely respect amount of wins. You guys, Kiwi has 5 wins, Cholo has 4, Balls has 4, Drake has 4. I mean, that's way, at least, it's only dispersed between 4 people, it's very evenly dispersed. And Balls just sets in the fastest lap. On the hards, y'all. But Kiwi
comes and shatters it by 5 tenths.
Like a second, or half a second. Woo!
Oh, dude, my fucking stupid wheel.
What happened?
It's doing that fucking thing where this track burns it out basically, and it starts turning down the force feedback.
But it'll still operate?
Yeah, it's operating. It's fine. It's completely different feel right now on this wheel.
That can be difficult to deal with.
It sucks.
Well, I was gonna say just take it easy, but don't take it easy. Take it too easy.
I got a lot of guys coming.
Don't get at this point. It's yours to lose. Just don't get a penalty.
Yeah, the penalty is what I really can't afford.
It's very difficult for Cholo to get by you. You can hold him back there. You really can. And if you let him by on the last lap or 2, chances are you can keep him within 3 seconds. And Kiwi's not gaining on you as fast as you would think. He's used most of his ERS getting to where he is.
Cholo's got a good chance of getting me right here. Nah, he's too far back.
Yeah. But he's right there. You have fresher tires. There's no excuse. Just make your car wide. Wow, he really put a lot of G's into that corner. I don't know how it's stuck.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around.
These guys making these hards work for them today.
Yeah, I think the hards are a good tire here.
Yeah. it is still the top 5 in the points or in the top 5 in the race. Well, they were, but Mabuskov's off. That's the yellow. Mr. Consistency. I wonder if I gave him the broadcaster curse of some sort today. I was talking about how consistent he's been because he was looking for a top 5, and now he's looking for sure not getting a top 5. Well, he definitely is. He can pit and go for the fastest lap though. Go ahead and grab some softs. Never mind. The time took a while to catch up there, but if he pits, he'll lose another spot to Mike, so I don't want to do that. Mike is up into 17 laps. He's on the oldest set of tires that anybody's ran on in the race so far here. And he has to put 2 more on. Can you believe that? Before this is said and done, he'll have 19 laps on those cars. Before it's said and done, Balls will have 16 and hopefully another win under his belt, tying him with Kiwi at 5 on the season. That's if he holds it on. Currently, Balls does not have a penalty. Chola behind him does have at least one 3-second penalty. Kiwi behind him has at least one penalty, and Drank behind him in 4th has at least one penalty. Buskin
and Drake's way farther back than I thought he would be.
Yeah. I don't know why it hurt him as much. Well, he was 9 seconds.
The softs are just not a good tire here, honestly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Kiwi hasn't. I was gonna say Kiwi's only gained a couple of seconds on you guys, like literally a second and a half or so. That's all he gained overall over the last 5 laps since he put on softs. And it was almost entirely in the first couple of laps of the stint. King pitting back there in 8th place. He's back out now. Buskov has no left side to his wing, but he's quite a ways ahead of Mike. I don't think he has to worry too much about that. Kiwi has the fastest lap currently. Ian's AI is back there pitting for what has to be another used set of softs. I don't understand why that car's pit. It's funny, but it's also like just annoying that the car after a while doesn't retire or something. Oh well, I guess he's not coming. I don't know what happened to Ian, but he obviously will not be gaining that point because of the AI.
Yeah. I think he would think that's fair too. I mean,
well, we decided that a long time ago. It's part of the law. This jungle. But yeah, I'm sure he would agree. It's all. He's right there. He's got DRS, and he's closer this time than he was last time by a 10th. But I don't think that's enough because he was 3/10 away from making it last time. He was 2/10 away from making it this time. Very, very consistent on that straightaway differential. Ooh, and you guys. I can't speak to say whether it's a consistent difference, but you guys completely took the guesses differently, and I would not say that either one was super slow or anything. You did end up getting out of the final corner way better.
Yeah, the exit's what really matters in those things.
Always, yeah.
Shut up, Jeff. I got half a lap of fuel on the last lap, and I'm in rich. And he's like, "Well, I'm mixed too, buddy." I'm like, no. Absolutely not.
Everybody's a winner, Jeff. You just turn the fuel down, let TV catch up, Jolo catch up, catch up. Well, if you're just now tuning in, there's a yellow flag for somebody. I don't know who. I mean, Ian's AI is pitting yet again, but he's been on a loop forever. And here it is. Balls wins his 5th of the season.
Woo.
Cholo crosses right behind him in 2nd. Then it's going to be a little ways back to Kiwi Bird King. Started on pole, takes the fastest lap today. Comes home 3rd. Not going to gain as much, not going to gain any on Cholo, actually, in this championship running. Drank comes home in 4th. Buskinator right behind him in 5th. And so quite a ways back to Mabuskov. Now let's talk about Mabuskov, because this is going to be the story going into next week. Is Mabuskov mathematically going to be in the hunt for the championship? That is to say, if he won every single race, and you guys didn't show up or didn't finish, could he still possibly win it? And we'll have to see, because he comes home 6th. And that drops him... Well, Cholo came home in 2nd, so Cholo's going to have 18 points, and Mabuskov's going to have 8, so it's just a 10 difference. But I'm pretty sure it was a pretty big difference back to Mabuskov. Do you remember what it is?
It'd be 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8. He has 8 points for this race.
No, I just said it's
the difference, like in total points?
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Okay, so Mabuskov was 178 coming into this, so yeah, with 4 races to go, he would need to gain... Nope, he's out of it. That knocked him out mathematically. He's out.
It's a good run, man. 4 races left, and he's hung in there the whole
without
way.
A win. Yeah, without a win. And if he hadn't wrecked today, it's a matter of a handful of points. It might have been the difference of... I think he was out either way, that he really needed a win.
Yeah.
Kind of either way. Still, though, what a great run from Mabuskov this season. Congratulations, Vols, on getting to spray everybody with champagne.
Thanks, man.
Would you do a shoey?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd do a shoey. Fuck yeah.
I have no idea what I would do with all the adrenaline in the moment, but like I think about it and just kind of grossed out.
Oh, it's gross, but at the same point in time, you just won an F1 race, man. Who gives a hell?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've done far grosser things just
exactly.
I'm drunk. You know? Okay, so here we go. Vaults, no penalties. Mabuskov, no penalties. Mike Akazici, no penalties. SMJ with the DNF, slammed with... Oh, it did give SMJ a DNF there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't...
Maybe they started doing that for people that aren't there at the race when they cross the checker.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, that's a good advancement for the game.
Except that unless they fix the point system within the game...
Yeah, that's true. The point system in the game doesn't even matter.
It still gives points to people who have a DNF. So, he would say, even though it still gives him the DNF, it's like it still gives him the reward that the DNF is supposed to be.
Okay, yeah.
So, but maybe they fixed that too. If they fixed it to where it does this, then maybe they did that as well. I mean, like it sounds like maybe they did some multiple quality of life things with this update. I didn't read the patch notes. I don't know what they're doing. I do know that I'm sitting here like as if people are going to come
I know.
talk to me, and they're not.
It kind of sucks, dude.
It does. I'm going to have that fixed by next week. I'm just going to create a whole new party chat that's just going to be the broadcast one. It's not used for... In fact, I'll set it up to where that's the one where we message league news and shit. Nobody replies in that one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. And you heard it. Anybody listening, you'll have a heads up ahead of time. That's what
it did not give Ian points for that. He has 0 points.
Nice. They fixed it then. They fixed it. Heck yes. Well, Balls, it was wonderful.
Yep.
It's nice to see you tracking Cholo. You literally have to keep up the winning race.
Yeah. I can't let up.
Can't let up. Have a good night, my friend.
Yeah, you too.